Hey, good morning. This is 99 Tries. We're here to check out the new Forever Winter November update, Midnight Ghost. Yeah, let's check it out.
It's that time again to do or die.
No way you can make it out after this.
Dude, I love this game so much. I love the innovation, the design of it, the characters. It just has its own style that sticks out from today's modern games, you know? In a weird in a weird way, it's like it I don't want to say this, but it's like Arc Raiders before Arc Raiders, minus the PvP. You know, it's the same exact game. Only thing is, you don't go against other players. You go against these mechs that basically have split the world into three separate zones. You pick a scavenger, which is their version of an Arc Raider. You pick a scavenger, go in the world, get resources, blueprints, weapons, and you pretty much know the rest from there. But yeah, it's a great game. I've spent a lot of time in this game actually. Like, I actually play this way more than Arc Raiders. You know, it's super punishing. It's one of those games where they reward optimism and exploring. You know, but at the same time, if you get too greedy, you could lose everything, just like Arc Raiders. You know what I mean? But yeah, I love this game. I love the direction it's going in. From the characters, you could tell is like, well, the characters and the design, you could tell is like post-apocalyptic. A lot of, I feel like the team got their what's the words? Their ideas from like grunge culture, grunge and alternative culture. You know, just by the music and the way the characters are designed. This is like a fucking masterpiece in my eyes, to be honest. Like, I love everything about this game. Now, granted, yes, it's still in early access, so it's kind of like in development as we speak, but it's still playable. There are some things they can tweak, but it's playable on controller or mouse and key. You know, I prefer controller. I feel like if they tighten up the controls a little bit, it'll be just as good as Arc Raiders, man. Like, this game is a shit, is what I'm trying to say. Look at the levels, man. It's fucking. See, even that little detail, like when you kill someone, you have the little red, dark red cursor. It says good kill. Like, even that's so cool, bro. That's so original. Bro, those. Okay, let me backtrack. The woman right here, they're called mothers, and they're so terrifying. They're like half mech, half human. Bro, like if she sees you, just run. Isn't it? There's not even no point in shooting at her, bro, because she's just gonna leap on you just like she did this guy and just insta kill you. That's the thing about this game too. Like, yes, you have a gun, but the slogan of this game is like, you're not that guy, basically. Like, so in other words, yes, you have a gun, but it's not wise to shoot everything you see. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna attract everyone to you. The fucking the enemies are like OP as fuck, bro. Like, so only use your gun if you have to. You're really there just to scavenge water and resources. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't go in there thinking it's a fucking Chow Yun Fat movie. You know what I mean? I believe this level is called City of Angels. It's kind of like their version of Los Angeles. This is like my favorite level, but it's the hardest fucking level because you're gonna constantly have to watch your back, and it's so open. It's like this level is way open compared to others. You know what I'm saying? It's when I'm on this level, I usually just grab my shit and I dip. I don't waste no time on this level. Okay, they needed this. This is cool. A hub extension. So the hub is basically where you go when you're done with your missions. You can sort your guns, update your character, buy skill sets. What else? Meet with other players, link up with them, play with other players. But it's very narrow, you know. It's about a circle and a half, you know. You run into each other easily. So it's cool that they added a bar to add more space to interact and move around. Nice touch. Looks good too. I like the monitors everywhere. It's pretty cool. See how it has like this dark style? Like, I love this, dude. I don't know what style this is, but I love it. These are new characters. I haven't loaded up the game yet since the update. Been busy with work and the holidays. She's new. He's new. And he's new. So I'm kind of wondering what these characters have to offer with the extension hub. I'm pretty sure it's gonna have something to do with like updating weapons or your character or something like that. Something along them lines. New weapon? What's this? Okay, so it looks like we got jeez, I don't know what the hell this is, to be honest. Does it look like a cross between a anti-tank weapon and a sniper rifle? It looked like it definitely does do damage though. Let's see. They may show gameplay with it. That's the legendary character, you know, Shaman right here. Old man putting the gun together for Shaman. Alright, let's see this gun in action. Damn. Okay, yeah, it's definitely powerful. Those mechs, as you can see, he's bulky as hell with all that armor. So with a regular gun, you're not making a dent to this dude. You might as well just run. But with this new weapon that they added, he definitely got staggered with one shot. That's crazy. Yeah, they got big damage. Big damage. Jeez. And these guys, same thing, man. Like, usually just run from these, but with this new weapon, you might not even have to, man. That shit doing damage. Alright, this is pretty much the patch notes. It look like man, this dev team, man, they be on it, man. Every update, they fix a lot of stuff and add new things. This is pretty cool, man. As you can see, I'm not gonna read all that shit. But they definitely fixed a lot of things. I kind of just glossed through it. This is cool because I use Scab Girl a lot. Improved third person aiming camera for Scab Girl. That was annoying, so I'm glad they fixed that. What else? What else is something that interests me? Improved audio. That was a much need because sometimes the enemies will sneak up on you. You won't even hear it, and it's like the most annoying thing, especially when you have like good loot and good water. Water is important in this game as well. It's like how you and your hub lives. Think of water as money, you know? Improve Eurasian mech vision sensors. Okay. Fix rare sync kill crash. Fix mantling over enemy AI. Improve tunnel spawn logic to stop unintended respawns. That's definitely a plus. They added this new thing to tunnels, and sometimes they'll like boot you in a messed up spot to where it's like tons of enemies already, and you pretty much don't got a chance. You get smoked off top. What else? Okay. Fix drop loot collision issues. Okay. Remove pause menu return option in bar range. Use the lift. Cool. But yeah, man. It look like they fixed a lot of things. I'm gonna try to get into this today. Boot this game up and see how it runs and whatnot. Probably knock out my Sunday usuals. You know how that goes. Knock out my Sunday usuals, give it a try. But yeah, man, I suggest if you're into Arc Raiders, you know that's the hot thing right now. Give this a try, man. You might fuck with it. You might like it, you know? And it don't hurt. It's only like $30 on Steam. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not really losing nothing, you know? And this dev team, they have a love for their labor, you know? Excuse me. They've been constantly updating this game, you know, for the past about to be 2.5 years, which is crazy to say. But yeah, they've been constantly updating. They have patches. They listen to the community. The characters are great. The art style and the direction of the game where it's heading is great. I think this game has a big future. If they play their cards right, I think it'll be up there with Arc Raiders, you know, Hunt Showdown, you know, those extraction games. I'm not gonna name them all, but yeah, if they play their cards right, they got a big future, man. I personally love this game. I was playing it way before it was popular. You know, now it's picking up steam and whatnot. But yeah, man, this game is great, man. I suggest you guys give it a try, give it a go. For $30, you can't beat that, especially now, man. It's definitely better than paying 70, you know. And as you can see from this still frame, these notes, they care about the game. There's a lot of stuff to fix, you know. As somewhat of a dev myself, this stuff is not easy to fix. It takes time. So just them putting all this stuff up here and fixing it all at once shows the dedication. You know what I mean? But yeah, that I ain't gonna drag it on too much. But yeah, the update looked like it's definitely worth trying. The game is called The Forever Winter. Could pick it up on Steam, $30, you know. Shit, and if you're feeling fancy, get the deluxe for like 35 or $40. You get extra skins, soundtracks. Soundtracks is banger. I got the soundtrack. But yeah, this game is a great inspiration to me, man. It is like this what kind of like drove me into streaming and making videos and whatnot, man. But I ain't gonna talk your ear off too much longer. But yeah, give it a try, man. Forever Winter. I'll holler at you guys later down the week. I got some more content coming. You know, I got this series where I wanna dive into indie games and, you know, see if you guys can get bang for your bucks, some cheap indie games, you know, something to make the economy a little better, you know. I'm pretty sure you guys are tired of paying $70 for every damn game as well. So I got some content coming, you know, just stick with me. It's coming. But I thank you guys for coming in, checking this out. You guys have a blessed week. I will see you guys on the next one. Later.